Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Crispy and today you may not recognize this island anymore, but we are on my Hardmode 2.0 island of Riverwoods. I started this island a few months ago when Hardmode 2.0 came back. The Artsy Gamer brought this challenge back for a 2.0 spin, and so depending on the airport color you got, that's what challenge you were supposed to do, or you could, just choose one. But I ended up with a blue airport, so I chose no items. So I have decorated my entrance. I did do a speed build of this. It is on my channel, and I have a playlist with my Hardmode 2.0 videos, but then just challenges happened and 30-day islands, and I kind of put this island on the back burner. I wasn't feeling it as much, and the 2 times Nook goals were, a struggle, but I did do a lot of days and a lot of grinding on this island, and I do have a lot of miles to show for it. So I was working on it, but then the terraforming just took me so long. It was a long process, and before I could move any villager houses, I'm gonna have full pockets before long, but I'm just gonna clean up while I talk so I'm not just standing in one place. But I had to make sure that I was following the rules, and one of the rules was that you needed to be able to gift a villager before you could move their houses. So switching out villagers, once I had my 8 villagers that I've never had before, that took quite a long time of, talking to them every single day. This is what happens when you turn on beautiful island ordinance. You get this. But yes, it did take quite a while. But I have done a lot of terraforming. I was working on a treetop village, but I also wanted a lot of waterscaping and a lot of terraforming, because this is a jungle island. I don't even know if I said that yet, but this is a jungle island. So I was trying to get all jungle villagers, and I've now gotten all of the villagers that I wanted originally on this island. So I have 3 orange, and then I have 3 blue, even though Dizzy's a little bit lighter blue. It's fine. I like Dizzy better than Axel, so that is why Dizzy is here. And then I also have some green. So 4 green, because green is my favorite. But I have 2 frogs that I was going to put on the lily pads. I haven't moved Tad to the other lily pad over there by Henry, but I did terraform some lily pads out, and the dimensions for those lily pads came from Melissaverse, because she did a all frog island called Hoppington, and so she was so kind to put the dimensions of her lily pads in her videos. And so shout out to Melissaverse for giving everyone the dimensions for those lily pads. My flowers have spread and I haven't finished moving everybody because I was switching villagers out, but basically I have these treetop houses. I wanted it to feel like you were running along the treetops on these walkways, and because of that, I have a lot of trees and a lot of bushes to hide, the empty spaces. And I also put some fossils in between some of these treetop platforms. So I have a fossil over here and I have a fossil on the other side, but it is no items. So these are all bushes, trees, flowers. I used some weeds in some areas, some glowing moss, and fences, and I can use fossils because they are not a leaf item. So this is how it looks. It's definitely a mess and it's going to take a lot of cleaning up. But I was getting close to being finished with the terraforming. I was going to start filling in with decorations. Hello, Flip. Can I get by? I finished this walkway here. It's like a sunken dinosaur walkway. And so it has the view over here to the Brachiosaurus that you can kind of sort of see. I may have to do the camera trick so that I don't have to pan up. But yeah, just barely. But yeah, this is my dino lookout, and then I put my museum over there and like a sunken waterfall in front of it. And down here I put this I forgot what that dinosaur is called. It's been a hot minute. I'm sorry, but there's a dinosaur down there and like sunken waterfall area. And then I have these inclines going down, but you can also go this way and get to the museum. And I was really enjoying this theme, but of course Isabel hates me. And so when I was trying to get 5 stars, because of all the trees and bushes, especially by that Brachiosaurus build, she just kept telling me I had traffic hazards. And so I really wanted to do all of the goals of the challenge, which one of them was to have a 5-star island. But I couldn't really do that because Isabel hates me. And I was trying to make everything accessible and put inclines going up everywhere, but I think it's because of these trees. There's too many trees and bushes where you can't get around. But I just love these little look over areas, and I put this dinosaur on a cliff so that you could see it better. It's like a Quetzal, I think that's how you pronounce it. And I put Boone over here. And so every villager is gonna have the treetop house except for like my frogs and Boots. So I was gonna put Boots by the water over here on the other side of the Nook's Cranny. Speaking of Boone, yes, Boone. Oh, he's gonna teach me a reaction. Okay. I think I finished HHP on this island, but now gosh, I cannot remember. I should remember. It wasn't like it was that long ago, but yeah, I was gonna put Boots here because it's by the water, and I thought since an alligator, you know, would probably be by the water, that I should put him over here. Yep, that's a good spot. So what I was going to do, other than just fill in paths and bushes, flowers, weeds, glowing moss, I was going to do some of these, sorry, losing my voice, some of these like natural gardens, I guess you could say, with the hats that look like watermelons, and I also have the pineapple hat as well. So I was going to create a few of these around the island. I thought they were cute and kind of look like pineapple farms or watermelon farms. I saw that idea on someone's island and I just loved it. So this is the state of my island, and I do want to finish it. I did make my own flag and I made my own path, but I did not make any of the other codes. So I made this path, and I do want to use it in some areas, but I also love this path that someone else made because I love all of the details and I'm just not that talented. But I made the flag with pixel art, and I made a path, and then I have bridges going over to these lily pads. This is how big they are if you walk across them. And I did put Henry over here already. I just haven't decorated around his house. So I was trying to get the island terraformed so that I could keep making like speed builds of me decorating this island, but then it just took so long, and it took so long to be able to move houses in order to do the decorating. So yeah, this is the state of it, and I would like to finish it, but if it's not something that people are interested in, I can just leave it to like a members only thing where I just share it with members and not to everyone, because I totally get that if you haven't been watching this island from the beginning, you might not be as interested in it or invested in it, and hard mode was definitely a struggle, but now it's just a matter of cleaning up and finishing the decorating pretty much, because I've pretty much come to the realization that Isabel's probably not gonna like me if I want to do the treetop houses, and so I either have to sacrifice my vision of doing a log stakes. Everybody knows that game, really. I have to sacrifice my vision of doing a treetop village, or I have to appease Isabel and take out a whole bunch of my bushes and trees, which doesn't seem right when you think of like a jungle island, you know? It's got to have a lot of trees. I wasn't sure exactly if I was happy with the placement of these plots on this side, because when you're trying to put straight lines and these platforms among some more natural looking terraforming, it's difficult, you know, because you want it to all look natural, but I mean, I know it doesn't, because it's a man-made treetop plot. But on the left side of my map I have 5 of them, and then on the right side I only have 2, because I wanted to make sure that my river mouth joined some waterways, and I really wanted the museum to be like a focal point and have like a sunken waterfall in front of it, so I couldn't fit any more of the treetop houses on that side. But yeah, this is how it is looking so far. It needs a lot of work, it needs a lot of cleanup, but the more terraforming that I do, the less area that I have to fill in. Like, I have no idea what I'm going to put in this big open area right here. I may have to extend some of this water to go up towards Boots's house. I don't know. Or do like a big not watermelon. I already did a watermelon. A big pineapple farm maybe. I don't know. I do have a pineapple hat, and I was taking some photos of like pineapple farms online, and they're just gorgeous. So yeah, of course it has to rain right when I press record, but I did say I was going to do an update on this island, so this is the update and the terraforming as it is right now. And I just need feedback from you guys if you want to see it or not, because I know that it still feels unfinished, it still needs a lot of work. But if I just take out the 2-time goal rule, then I can just focus on cleaning up and decorating the rest of the island, and then, you know, it might be at a place where I can do a tour and finally finish this island. But if I'm going to continue on doing like the 2-time goals and try to get a 5-star island, then I'm probably never going to finish, because it was just taking me so long, and it's very tedious. But I did really enjoy this theme. I was loving it. It is difficult to decorate houses and, you know, areas without items, but I was using mostly bushes and flowers, and I did breed all of these flowers myself. This is all vanilla. I have moved this island to a different switch, but it was all vanilla. So I was really enjoying this theme. I really love my entrance a lot. I just kind of got stuck because of trying to figure out where my treetop village was going to be and trying to figure out what my terraforming was going to do. But I think I'm liking it finally in the state that it is in. If I just finish the decorating part, then it might be okay. I don't know. You guys can let me know if you want to see more of this island, and if not, that's totally fine. We'll just keep going with the island, the forest core island that we're doing right now. And if you wanted me to bring this back, then I can do both. So just let me know in the comments below. Alright, well, I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.